Here we go. Anything here that I can still collect? That. This is the last one we need. There we go.
Remember,
New
when
evolution.
planning a cemetery, try to avoid high-risk coastal areas. Groupers are capable of absorbing extreme amounts of water in their attempts to suck up prey.
We need to head there as an adult. Well, we should be able to actually clear up everything that's left in this region. Almost there. See the grapes.
No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can.
Break through this. Oh, come on. How on earth? How on earth am I supposed to get high enough to do that? Unless I can see it, difficult. Yes! Magic! Oh, come on. No! So close. Let's get this one fast, I guess. Or was there nothing in there?
In the kill or be killed world of the sea, Performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
Just got one more to
An
get.
insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite.
Let's see, where's the next one? So there's two of these cached over there. T to track. Above me.
Hunger is a driving force for the bull shark.
A lot of experience from that. So now we've got just two of these signs to get. Dang it. Got it. Perfect. Just one more. How do we get there? I guess I have to swim back through this, like, tunnel path. This one should be a lot easier. Bric-a-brac. Okay, so now that we're done here, does it say 100%? Yes. Perfect. We have not been to Crayfish Bay yet. What are our actual quests? Family update. Key to track. Where is that? Ah, over there. Okay, so we can fast. Okay, I'm in combat apparently. Yeah, probably not in combat anymore. Yep.
The shark returns once again to her safe haven.
Jaws.
User joined your channel.
Hello. How you doing, Dan?
Alright, how you guys doing?
Doing alright. I'm just playing some Maneater.
Okay, Mark, you there?
I think he's currently just working on something.
Assuming from channel you're streaming.
I'm just recording my playthrough of Maneater.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna get into Fallout so I can try and find some stuff to resupply what you
Yeah,
had.
I heard Mark was already like looking, not having the best luck with it.
Oof.
So maybe you can help.
Property.
This, switch to this. Those are maxed. I want to upgrade this. Trying to upgrade my shark.
Playing as a shark.
Yes.
Do you change the shark completely or just add on parts?
You can change the shark by like the different upgrades and stuff. So like right now my shark has got like bone dorsal fins and like other fins and like electric teeth. And it also looks like a
Let
tiger.
me just check it out. I'll chill in the channel anyway and get some of those golds.
Remember, it's not. I'm not streaming it. I'm recording it.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. We played some Dead by Daylight earlier. It was a lot of fun. Into that for now.
Back aboard the Cajun
We
Queen.
won two, which
Family
wasn't bad.
tensions are at an all-time high.
Nice.
Just got a cutscene.
There's a free lunch boss. Cool.
I can, but this one's like 20 feet. 15. Whatever.
Can't do it. I'll come out there. I'll do it. The old man with one hand.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be mutilating baby sharks.
What you say?
Nothing.
Boy, couldn't catch in a diaper. You telling me how to honor shark? Believe that?
I mean, I came down here thinking it'd be a good opportunity for some father-son bonding. But now, I don't know. I might start looking for another summer job.
Hey, not everybody made to be a fisherman. I just hope this whole university thing works out for him, yeah?
An endearing cutscene about a fisherman and his son.
That you plan to eat.
Well, I mean, that fisherman did kill my mom, like in the game. Basically, your mom is Jaws. He catches your mom, and then he basically like guts her, pulls you out of her while you're still like a baby, and then throws you into the water.
Jesus.
And so from there, you grow up to be a bastard of a shark.
I think any creature.
Hey, Mark.
Hey man, listen, I'm a bit while I'm ahead, Ron. I think I'm going to sleep.
Huh? Say again?
But, I think I'm just
kinda
gonna have
breaking
a
up.
shower and go to. I'm just gonna have a shower and go to sleep. I think.
No worries, dude.
Alright, man. Get some
Cool.
rest.
Yeah, man. I'll check you later. Have a good times. I found some ballistic fiber, but not much. The place.
What location is it doesn't work? What's it called?
No, the good shit is Camp McClintock.
Whereabouts is that? I'll look. I'll look.
I was gonna say I don't have a point of reference for it, unfortunately. But basically they have ammo pouches, pouches and military grade duct tape. Those both have ballistic fiber. There is
cool.
apparently a better base, but it was in the middle of, according to the wiki, it's like in the middle of a place we haven't even explored like one.
The red
so I
zone,
was just
right?
like, yeah. I just thought I'd just leave that.
I think I saw
Like,
that
I
one.
know- I had been to McClintock before, which is obviously why I had 12 ballistic fiber when we were looking for it. But when I went back, there was only like half the this stuff left. Like it had
Tigeroos are part
regenerated,
of a
so I only
complete
got like
balance
4 the
breakfast
second time
for
I went.
anyone aspiring
Because
to
you
wait,
only
when
get
did
the
you
first
go?
time.
fatty liver disease.
By myself, and I paid for 4. So I think
I
like
think it would have
certain,
reinstanced.
I think certain things regenerate, but I think certain things don't. Like some stuff is like quest tied or something, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Anyway, it's a small shitty secret quest where you have to do a bunch of stupid shit. It's like fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna head out, guys. Yeah, I hope you have a good start to your week, boys, and I'll
Yeah.
check you.
Cheers, man. Hope you feel
Alright.
better.
Yes, Mark. Likewise, yeah.
Right.
Also, on that note, Dan, are you feeling any better?
Well, the bar. I just had a bar. That kind of always helps.
Ah, that's always good.
This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark
Okay,
doesn't
interesting.
have to worry about hitting
remember-
artificial colors or flavors.
Oh wait, we haven't taken you to this building yet. There's a building I went through last night before bed for screws, if you remember.
Yeah.
I left the game when I was in the middle of it. Like at the bottom to see if I'd spawn in the building.
Yeah.
I spawned outside.
Go on. Is there more to this?
Nope, just noticing that if you save inside a building, it'll spawn you outside.
Let's see. If you want to know how big my shark is,
Yeah.
let me get a good
That
frame of
sounds dirty,
reference. Picture like a single motor boat. I'm about as long as that.
Oof, that's terrifying.
Big enough that I could fit probably 2 humans like inside of me, so about 12 feet, let's say. I've apparently also just learned the shadow mutation for my dorsal fin. So I'm gonna check what that looks like. Well, like right now, I've got a tiger shark's body, so I've got like tiger stripes on me, which apparently makes me like get more food faster from eating shit. I've got electric jaws, which is part of a different like set. I've got my fins are made of bone, which gives me additional like damage resistance. And I don't know what the shadow set does. I think it makes like gives you poison.
Okay. Shadow could also be something assassin related. So
Yeah, it could be stealth. Could very easily be stealth. There's no more humans yet. Need to eat 4 more
Conventional
people.
apprehension methods having failed, authorities send out a motley collection of untrained, unlicensed individuals to do their work for them.
I died. Could not get back in the water.
Ah.
I ran out of people. You can get health back by eating people, so I flew out of the water onto land and started eating people as fast as I could, but I couldn't eat them fast enough to just keep my health above 0.
It's still reassuring to know you can get in your 18 holes.
Actually, while I'm here, let me take a look at that shadow fin. Let's see. So, fins. Shadow fin. Ooh, that looks stealthy. This evolution releases a poison cloud around you when you try to evade. Puts 1 poison counter on all creatures. Creatures suffer 1% speed, damage resistance, and damage output. Plus, 0.2 damage per second for each counter, up to 30 counters. What does the bone one do? 9 damage resistance and ramming damage. I think I like the bone set better.
Fair enough.
I'm still really hopeful you and Mark can find some screws and shit in that game. Well, not screws, but the ballistic fiber, particularly.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we will. Maybe we should farm some as well. Like, make sure we've got more than enough so that we can continue to build stuff.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a bit grindy.
Because I mentioned to Mark, because Mark said he was like, I think I got like 4 or 5 today. And I was like, that's great. We need 8 in order to actually make Dan his legs. And then we need 16 more in order to make me my set of armor.
Isn't it 20?
I don't think you need a set for the chest piece. So you need 4 for each set, like 2 arms and 2 legs, but the chest doesn't need it. Because it's metal.
Back when I was a boy, I thought I'd be a golfer. Damn, if I didn't like sinking sharks, a lot more.
Yeah, well, I'm so lucky I got that legendary gun.
Hmm. Where is this thing?
I haven't actually tried paying attention to how much it regens or how fast.
How the
Might just be like 1 health every hour.
Yeah. There's no fucking way I can get this. Or is there? What is that? Oh shit, I've got the stealth fin on. Ah, I removed my other fin by accident. Oh, I mean, may as well test it out.
The hunter hones in on potential prey.
Bullshit, I should have gotten that. human got in the way.
What happened?
I'm trying to like jump out of the water to reach something really high in the air. A guy swam past, so the target locked onto him instead. So I grabbed him. Ah, so close. Got it.
Nice.
This requires an elder. That requires an adult.
I need an adult.
I'm basically like cleaning up a lot of the side quests right now, which give you some of the mutations as well. So they're worth doing.
Always a good plan in those games.
Dead Horse
That's
Lake
something I
serves
usually
as a
actually enjoy doing
salient
quite a lot.
metaphor for human fallibility in the face of avoidable catastrophe.
I just heard someone scream. It wasn't me. I didn't do shit to that man.
Don't forget. What the hell was that? What? Okay, good.
This mineral
Maybe
supplement
someone is getting
wouldn't be
robbed.
necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet.
It's very funny. The narrator for this game is Jerry from Rick and Morty.
I've actually seen him in a lot of work, especially recently.
Yeah, he wasn't he also the voice actor for Archer as well? Not the
That I
actual
don't know.
Archer, but he's the what do you call him? He plays a character in Archer.
Could be. I haven't really watched much of Archer, so I can't say. I've even seen him in some anime.
He's getting around as a voice actor.
Yes, yeah.
A bull shark is an
So
animal
neat.
of broad dietary proclivities.
I just leveled up.
Well done, well done.
This way. That was the highest I've ever gotten out of the water. Does it not lock on? Got it. That requires an elder. Damn it. So many things require me to be old.
Alcohol, driving.
I know.
The solitary hunter stumbles upon another source of nourishment.
Let's see, that's that one. Requires elder. Is that a quest? Yes, but I can't do it. adults. Adult, I can do those. Or maybe not. No, there's not a chance in hell I can get that right now. That's cheating. The game is just like, you know, no. Like, there's only so high I can jump out of the water as a shark. But that thing is basically like, picture like, like, you remember in Neisner that like bridge you guys always used to try and jump off of?
The Red Bridge.
Yeah, imagine trying to tell me a shark could jump, like, out of the water and reach the top of that. It's like, no.
I would never go near the ocean again in my life.
Yeah, I would also be like, how about no? So yeah, I can't reach that, and it's probably because I'm not big enough yet.
Sometimes even sharks just need to dirty look.
Dang it. Another sealed exit gate. Means I can't get through you.
A charisma attribute here is called Quack Surgeon. Revive other players with liquor.
That sounds actually pretty useful, considering we find shit tons of it.
Ooh, this is a good one. Team Medic. Your stim packs now also heal nearby enemies for half the normal strength.
Wait, nearby enemies? That sounds terrible.
Sorry, no, I said teammates. Oh, my bad. Your
No
stim
worries.
packs now also heal nearby teammates.
There we go, that sounds much better. If it heals the enemies, I would have a bad time. I don't think anyone would be happy.
You pay. Oh, there's one. You pay 30% fewer caps when fast traveling. I think the heal teammates is pretty damn useful.
I think so too. Just because then we can kind of almost give them to you if we know that, you know.
Literally, and if I get it to level 3, it's your stim packs now heal all nearby teammates for their full strength. So if I use a stim pack, it heals you full for a full stim pack. Damn.
This is not the right way.
Huh?
I'm just thinking to myself, I'm trying to find stuff in the game. I think that'll be very strong though. I do like that you can switch like card builds and stuff like that. Like, I know that when the game came out, everyone, like, shit on it really hard, but honestly, it's one of the games we've been enjoying a lot right now.
Well, it's been fixed up a lot since when it first came out, I believe.
That is very true. I do not know how to get to these two things. It has to be like a tunnel or something I'm missing.
Well, I'm adventuring alone, though. I don't need to bother putting the team medic one on.
True.
I'll use something else.
I do not know how to get to those two. That requires Elder, that requires Elder. It's undiscovered. Those two require Elders. I need to go through this way. So let's fast travel here, I can come back to those two.
Golden Shores was built on an elevated coastal hazard area. And while they don't have any disaster prevention strategy in place, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just want to save to get the other upgrade first on this shark. Need to head that way. I'm entering a new area, so there might be new enemies and all that shit. The game I do want to continue.
Bay's famous Pier 1 provides visitors with plenty of skee ball, popcorn shrimp, and elegantly airbrushed t-shirts.
The game I do want to continue at some point is Outriders, because I was enjoying that too. But I think right now we're like Fallout's a lot of fun, or too much fun. But we at least have like backup things one day. This is like a massive open area. Shark's finally in the actual ocean, I think.
Long a haven for small government ideologues, Port Clovis prides itself in its lax amusement park safety standards.
That's a marlin. Where's I supposed to be going? Where am I?
As is well known, volleyballs make way better friends than soccer balls, who will stab you in the back the first chance they get.
Okay, there's a grate down here. Like a mine entrance, weird.
An underwater mine.
Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world.
Where was this thing? I saw it for a second there.
bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding.
That one's very low down. Let's leave that one alone for now. Figure out what that is.
Another grim drama plays out under the rolling waves. Bull sharks have a habit of gobbling up anything that finds its way into the water.
Meters. Figure out how to get there from inside this cave.
This shark is a sort of super scavenger, completely lacking in what may be called dietary discrimination.
So many things to collect.
The predatory scavenger is often quite content to dine on whatever wastes fall to the ocean floor. This shark understands that she needs to eat essential minerals to stay healthy and grow. Quite a strange conglomeration of stuff will end up in the stomachs of sharks.
There is that moment where you get lost when you go into like underwater tunnels.
Terrifying.
I feel like people have that experience when they play Skyrim, that every time they play Skyrim, everything will lead to that one section of caves somehow. Like Blackreach or something.
Maybe.
Some sharks are scavengers, indiscriminately consuming anything that's vaguely edible.
Finally found a way out of that cave. Yeah, I'm gonna go do an actual quest.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
It's good. I now have the legendary bullshark body, so I gain more food faster.
Yeah, it should make traveling around easier now, right?
Not so much that, but it means like you have to like eat different things in the game in order to get different resources to like upgrade yourself. So the one thing that you can upgrade is by upgrading the body, it gives you like whenever you get those resources, you get more of them. So I've just maxed that now. So it should make the process of like buying upgrades much faster.
Cool.
What is this? Destroy target. It's a man on a jet ski.
Founder of America's largest shark finning enterprise, Mama Maybelle Bryant has collected quite a fleet of recreational boats. Her fail sons, Randall and Tyson, can often be spotted piloting them around Sapphire Bay.
To kill a marlin. That was surprisingly easy. That is not even a marlin, that is half a fish. Kill 10 parrotfish. One thing this game does do is it makes me really hungry.
Is that good?
Huh?
Is that a good thing?
I don't know how to feel about it. It's like, it's just, the whole point of the game is just to eat things. So it makes me want to eat more things. That is a seal, not my target.
The profusion of parrotfish here have kept Sapphire Bay's local hammerhead healthy and strange looking.
Ooh, this could actually be a challenge. Have to fight a hammerhead shark. And it's dead.
A shark is never one to pass up a fat fiesta. The shark is visibly struggling outside of her natural environment.
It's never what you want to hear the announcer of a game say. It's like, I'm trying to reach a sign that's on land, and it's like, the shark is visibly struggling outside of its natural environment. I'm not doing it well. I'm struggling to actually get there. What? Oh, I hit the roof. Got it.
Pride in boat ownership manifests itself in a variety of ways here in Port Clovis.
Hmm.
There's no such thing as a recession-proof business, except for the frozen banana stand. Whether boom or bust, the demand for reliable, quality frozen bananas remains a constant. Supercharged with gene-altering mutagens, the shark now has an asymmetric edge on the competition. Port Clovis responds with swift retributive action.
I'm a fairly big shark. I can kill a human being in 2 bites.
Insurance compensations and estate settlements will be indefinite. This body is not recovered and identified.
Also seem to just blend boats now, which is pretty cool.
Port Clovis is thoroughly energized by the shark menace.
Take out to the car, and he wasn't nothing but an internet boy. The fact that he was afraid of that Ferris wheel should have told me he wasn't never gonna be no shark.
Pookie Paul is hunting me.
The
Got a bounty hunter.
Pookie Paul.
It looks like you. Oh, he just chucked his guitar in the water. I know you wouldn't do that shit. Ooh. Sorry, Dan, I ate your guy. I mean, he wasn't like you at all. He literally, the second he saw me, he chucked his guitar in the water. I feel like that's the last thing you would do, even if you did see a giant shark literally jump out of the water and eat like half of your friends.
No, if it was only my friend from a weapon.
Okay, so yeah, he was very much like you then. He basically threw his guitar in the water and picked up a shotgun. Where do I have to go now? Still 10 more parrotfish.
The shark's around here somewhere. Probably right under me. I just know she's near.
An intensive shark hunt is now underway.
This is the only known habitat of the speckled seaside sparrow. But, you know, they went extinct in 2000.
Lighten up, kill 10 parrotfish. Gotta go this way.
To ensure the safety of the public, a bounty has been placed on the fugitive shark.
Hunters, get hunting. Rash of shark attacks? Okay, it's our problem now, Coast Guard.
There we go. Found my targets. Also, do let me know if you find any of the ballistic stuff.
So far, I've just been doing some other basic stuff to get started. For example, I've just made some caps by selling wasted stuff. But yeah, I'll get there though.
Because it's gonna be, I hope you realize we're gonna have to do this process again as I progressively level every 5 times.
Another shark hunt draws to a close.
35, 40, 45, and 50. And maybe we'll find stuff that, you know, we want to use that doesn't require those things. We will see.
Especially large groupers have been known to swallow sharks whole. So the bad feelings here go both ways.
What is my quest? Kill another 10 parrotfish. Now I gotta swim to this side of the ocean and do the same thing again.
really a gourmand, the bull shark will eat just about anything.
Here we are. Parrots.
Parrotfish can change their coloration and patterns to keep up with the latest trends from Paris and Milan. Only the prosperity created by global capitalism allows vacationers to purchase Sun Your Buns and Port Clovis ashtrays. The Gulf Stream is just one of many major currents that mariners have used since time immemorial to circumnavigate the globe. During Port Clovis's early days, city fathers touted its natural beauty. But the shrimpers and oystermen who docked there were only interested in its many horrors.
I gotta try and kill the apex predator of this area. Which looks like a very angry bull shark. Or hammerhead shark. There's a
Evolutionary
hammerhead, yeah.
anomaly, the hammerhead.
He hits hard. There we go. Got him.
The bull shark triumphs, overcoming her opponent's clearly superior depth perception.
If I'm not wrong, I should be able to head back to, like, my base and grow. We're gonna become an even bigger shark.
A quiet space is the ideal stage for the shark to meditate and harness her pure potentiality.
Apparently I was wrong. Ooh, we can get a bone body. That's pretty cool. What does it look like? Ooh, it's white. Let's upgrade the ones I am using. What's this? Evolution increases how many minerals you gain on and health by feeding. This one increases protein gain on health and feeding. I see. Let's go with this one and upgrade it for now. There we go. Should be getting a lot of minerals now. This fin, we can upgrade this. Bone fins. Can't afford that. We need whatever this blue stuff is. Which I think is minerals, so. Let me just check. What does it tell me I needed to do? Reach infamy rank 4.
Humans often fulfill a vital role as building blocks in nature's great food pyramid. Another shark hunt begins. The shark should really get some water in her gills.
I said all kind of things about Mama Maybell, but she always gave me a fair price on the fees.
I've reached infamy rank 4. So another bounty hunter's coming to get me.
The fishing phenom, Candyman Curtis.
Candyman Curtis.
Good gosh.
Good luck to him. And he's dead.
This latest cycle of attacks will certainly be among the most infamous chapters in the long, troubled history of human-shark relations. Humans' attention spans are short. They've already forgotten about the shark and her many crimes, so thus ends the bounty.
Must have just seen me, which is annoying.
She's close. She's real close. I know. I saw her.
I'm gonna let them leave the area before I can actually do anything here, unfortunately.
This is anticlimactic.
That's kind of disappointing.
It's another unsuccessful shark hunt for the people of Port Clovis.
I'm gonna do a side objective because they're not relenting right now, which is annoying.
Suffocating out today. What is that? Anybody got a good set of needle-nose pliers?
I think we've been deprived of our trophies.
It seems Port Clovis has forgotten all about its rogue shark. For now. The shark hunters have arrived. Soon we will see them in action, and quite possibly discover which one of them stole my car stereo.
Sapphire Bay like yesterday.
I'm on this bounty.
Turtle. Apparently turtles are filled with minerals, Dan.
Take hide all damn day.
Who knew?
Used to take me here for sailing lessons. He'd sit up on his trawler waving his hunting rifle.
Next time I go to the beach, I'm gonna take a pickaxe with me.
I just know she's near. She gotta be somewhere out here. Should've brought my fish finder.
Let's see, so I should be able to go to the actual quest, I hope.
Close. She's real close. I really should get them polarized lenses. Well, we done all we could.
With little fanfare, another bounty hunt comes to a close. As twilight falls, Pete is in an uncharacteristically quiet mood.
It's a dangerous job. It's not something unknown to me. Well, you want to see dangerous? Look at that, yeah? That's PT 522. My daddy crewed that off of Guadalcanal. It was Navy. Gunner's mate. Pacific Theater. But when I was 16 men, came back a day later with 3. Man survives all that. Was to die here in the Gulf.
What happened to him?
Boy, you don't like me saying this. But my daddy, his granddaddy, was killed by a mega shark.
I'm sorry. He's talking about a prehistoric fish that went extinct 2.6 million years ago.
I seen it.
Now, you were a kid.
Ain't they discover new animals all the time?
Sort of. Well, not exactly. In lots of cases, they're just corrections of species with different names. Also stuff like misspelling.
Boy, I just say it. Maybe there are things in the water that ain't in your textbook. Stick around. Maybe you learn a thing or two this summer.
Whatever.
The ocean is vast. The majority of it still remains unmapped and unexplored by mankind. Perhaps Kyle shouldn't be so quick to dismiss his father's fevered ramblings.
Apparently the fisherman who killed our mom, his dad was killed by a mega shark, and his son is studying biology and is on like this trip with him. And his son doesn't believe him. His son's kind of the complete opposite of his dad. If you think of like, think of the guy that I need who killed my mom as Goku, his son is Gohan basically. Or his son is kind of like, I don't really want to fight. And Goku's like, what? It's like, so we're gonna go train. It's like, but, it's like, no, we're gonna go train. It looks like I'm entering a fight with them.
That's the one what took my hand, all right. Get yourself ready, boy.
It's the first time I've actually gotten to fight them.
Now we playing with power. I'm about out of patience, mate. Hey, you stop that this right now, second. C'est ça, couillon. Don't fight what's inevitable. Ain't you?
Yes! Sighted her!
Need reinforcements! Don't drag us now! That cage cost me $3,000. Come on! This is just a game we play. I got a non-beat for some bull. God! She busting enough to get your attention, Annie?
Scaly Pete remains resolute.
Where's she at? I don't know. Big enough to toss her now, ain't you? Can! Get that can! Down, sir! Pique-toi!
I got his leg. They're setting me on fire, though.
We're about to blow! Get the off! Forget it, boss! He's just a boat!
I found this kid who's sitting in an army recruit
Hold
camp.
on, I'm in a
and I've-
cutscene.
Carl! Carl!
What remains of the boat lurches, then slowly sinks to the bottom of the sea.
Okay, go on. You found someone?
Some kid
The shark
at
is
the
now
top
an element.
at this
And
place
thus
marks
begins a
it
new
too.
battle against systemic
He's-
age discrimination.
He's insisting like on the rebuilding of the army or something, and that I give him an order. I told him to answer some questions, got no information. I said I'm not going to order you around. He basically begged me to. I said drop and give me 20. He said, can I get to that tomorrow? I'm surprisingly tired today, or something.
Well,
And the other two options are I order you to move out into the wasteland, recruit, or strength. This is a supply requisition, recruit. Hand over what you've got.
are you asking me which one I should go for?
Yeah. Just to order him to move out or use my strength.
I would use
You
your
know,
strength.
whatever. It's kind of mean, but alright.
These are for proteins. These are for minerals. And
He
these
gave
are
me
for
10
fats.
bullets.
Wow. I need minerals more than anything right now. This is if I'm low on health. Okay, so.
I ordered him to move out, and he's like, he basically shat himself and said, I'm gonna not do that.
Also, yes, my shark is finally grown. I am now an elder shark. This might mean I can do some backtracking. Let's see. There was areas I could only go as an elder. But it does mean I can maybe get some more mutations and stuff, which would be good.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
So let's see, where do I need to go? Good there. I think I can now, like, lunge out of the air, like, 3 times. Oh, that's terrifying. Nothing scarier than a shark double jumping at you.
Anyone who has delved into the stomach contents of a shark is acutely aware that they'll eat just about anything.
I get there.
So far, I've searched this place Mark sent me to. I haven't found a single thing listed fire.
A hunted diver. Oh, that's a new one. How on earth do I get to that license plate? Ow. Cannot go that way. Must be related to this tunnel. It's the only option. That was surprisingly easy. I was just going the wrong way. Why am I marked as a threat right now? This area is finished. This area could still use some stuff. Can't while in combat. This area's done. Fast travel here. I remember seeing what that actually got me.
The peace of the grotto enables the shark to approach the world with greater confidence and effectiveness.
There fast.
The bull shark is known to be a voracious, if hardly discriminating, eater. The threats to our ocean seem overwhelming. But by working together now, we can ensure that future generations always have a place to dump their old tires.
Two over here, so let's go that. Check something quick. Okay, cool.
As with many social movements, The annual Driftwood Man Festival purports to foster progressive change, but it's really just an excuse for hippies to flout public nudity laws. This instantized protein makes a great between-meal supplement, giving the shark the energy she needs to put on serious mass.
Here, up, out, that way. How on earth do I get there? Ah.
Goaded by lusty appetites, the shark's sole aim is to eat and enjoy.
What have I not done yet? Oh. think I can get to that one, unfortunately. It's too high. Damn. I need to figure out how to give myself like a 4th jump or some shit.
Fourth jump.
The bull retreats to the grotto for refuge and quiet reflection.
Someone. Another one, apparently.
Mutagen 23 is certainly heating up the evolutionary arms race.
Strange.
While homeless and itinerant, hobos will work for a living. They are not to be confused with bums, who are sedentary and refuse to work. Like my son Jeff.
Okay, that's sealed off. Oh, there's an entrance here. Good.
The shark uses lipids from high-fat fare like this to help fuel her reign of terror. Over the course of a bull shark's life, it will ingest quite a broad assortment of flotsam and jetsam.
That's a dead end.
From the moment she's born, the shark's cold, expressionless eyes are constantly on the watch for food.
That was easy. Now, what are we trying to search for? What that is.
Believe it or not, people paid over $12,000 to sleep in these tents and listen to Swedish DJs for an entire weekend.
We are growing bigger. I'm just about to level, which is good.
Protein caches like this one are a convenient and tasty way for sharks to increase their protein intake. These scavengers of the sea are vital in cleaning the ocean floors of edible and semi-edible detritus. Like most American cities, the founders of Port Clovis were Freemasons, and probably Illuminati, who congregated in secret UFO bases to perform Luciferian blood rituals.
Jesus. That was dark.
The appetite of this shark is nearly insatiable.
Okay. They wanted me to try and scale a lighthouse as a shark. have succeeded. But at what cost? A lot of health.
Many a child run away to the sea with a head full of romantic notions of dynamiting sharks for a living.
Right ahead. You got a boat and a gun? Get out there. Bad news? We have a shark attack. Good news. There's money in it for us.
I would say I'm about the size of Jaws.
Lazy Eye used to be my favorite lighthouse. Had a keeper named Emil. Always had the best gold. Now they got it out later. It was a lot less fun to drink.
When a shark attacks, no distinction is made between the guilty and the innocent.
Trying to entice a bounty hunter to come fight me by eating lots and lots of people. Maybe if I'll get lucky, Samuel L. Jackson will come and try and fight me.
The rogue shark must now be killed and publicly displayed to satisfy the city's thirst for revenge. If only someone had done their 6th grade reading assignment, perhaps this tragedy could have been avoided.
That's pretty funny. There's a reference here to Lord of the Flies.
Sharks' propensity to clear the ocean of its assorted detritus is one of their most valuable functions.
One more target left in this area. I've apparently also unlocked the shadow body, so I want to see what that's about.
The hunt is over, and there will be an inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's.
that's this area cleared. I can now go into this area. I think. Yes, toggle.
Many consider the Gulf Stream to be the world's greatest current, but for my money, you can't beat that Kuroshio. Prosperity Sands features glittering white beaches fenced off for the sole enjoyment of the ultra-rich, mega-rich, and super-rich. The shark proves as slippery as it is deadly. The Gulf is vast, 600,000 square surface miles to be exact, making it 5th among the world's seas.
Yeah, it's on that side, interesting.
Given the number of people who frequent the beach, it can be rash. The sea wolf remains acutely aware of anything that might constitute food. This trimaran, like many before it, was lost in its journey to the mythological dry land. Random mutations aren't random. They require large amounts of mutagens as a catalyst. The bull shark demonstrates the importance of getting enough minerals in her diet. When it was discovered that their Stonehenge replica was astronomically misaligned, enraged Port Clovians threw it in the ocean. The rapacious rover is always swimming, searching for anything to satisfy the gluttony that is their defining trait. No one can tell what may be found in a shark's stomach. It's truly the ocean's garbage can. Even the self-driving technology of Gazorpazorp is not without its reliability concerns. In the kill or be killed world of the sea, performance-enhancing mutagens provide benefits that could mean the difference between life and death.
What is that? A mahi-mahi. It sounds delicious. I don't know if you're a fan of eating fish at all, Dan.
Mainly in sushi, but
The ancient
not
Greeks
much
believed
else.
that King Poseidon ruled the waters, whereas here at Prosperity Sands, they're ruled by Luxury Leisure Groups International. The accelerating destruction of the Gulf has occurred in tandem with a wholly humanized view of progress and development. Beach erosion can be harmful for ecosystems by changing habitat conditions for such local fauna as seals, sea turtles, birds, and fish. An insatiable fish, the bull shark is 9/10 appetite. The shark hears the faint, distant sound of a dinner gong. While they appreciate human sacrifices, the eldritch gods of yore are seldom enthused about being summoned to Port Clovis. In a not-so-distant future, a young visionary entrepreneur will spot these three shells while snorkeling and revolutionize after toilet.
That was a very strange reference. It was a reference to Demolition Man. You ever watched Demolition Man, Dan?
No, I don't think so.
I think, who did it have? It had the guy who was in Rocky. What's his name? Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
There's like a reference to someone using like 3 seashells to like as like toilet paper substitute in the future. And for some reason that caught fire as a meme for a long period of time. Because people couldn't figure out what on earth you were supposed to do with these 3 seashells.
The shark returns to the grotto to focus on personal transformation.
Actually, that's a good opportunity for me to look and see what I can evolve at this point. Bone teeth. Thrash and boat bite damage. Boat bite damage might not be a bad one. What about the body? We have the shadow body. Ooh, that's cool. Let's see. Shadow form slows the world around you while also releasing an aura of poison each time you lunge. That's pretty strong. I'll stick with the one I've got though for now. It seems too strong to give up. quests have I been given? Over there.
Pulling off a successful casino heist is made even harder when you drive off the road into the ocean and drown. This protein supplement has 0 additives, so the shark doesn't have to worry about hidden artificial colors or flavors. I don't know what that is. Maybe a rainbow trout? This mineral supplement wouldn't be necessary if this shark ate a more nutritious, well-balanced diet. A bull shark is an animal of broad dietary proclivities.
Just collected the shit out of stuff. So I see you. No worries.
Caviar Key features Painted Sails, a luxury 5-star resort built over the remains of Tunamacha, a pre-Columbian city that was once host to the most advanced civilization in ancient America.
I've entered a new area
Solitary
by
hunter
accident.
stumbles upon another source of nourishment.
Well, just following the experience trail for
Sometimes
now.
even sharks just need to dirty bulk. Shockingly, this was only Alex's second worst birthday.
Made it to level 27. I think the max is level 30, so 3 more levels and I get to become the biggest shark that I think I can be. We
Even
all
after
float
the
down
creation
here.
of a killer clown task force, clown-related homicide still remains a problem in Port Clovis. Traveling around, we are constantly reminded of how man's intrusion has disrupted the fragile equilibrium of the marine world. Orcas do enjoy playing with toys, but not half as much as a day-old seal carcass.
I mean, like Orca World or some shit. This is a massive tank, though. Even if it was meant to be originally for like an orca whale, it's huge. Like no aquarium is this big.
The bull shark is able to attain larger maximal sizes through selective feeding. Predator approaches prey with cold, staring eyes.
Out in the middle of like a city or
A
something.
day at the beach is a summer ritual that wouldn't be complete without plenty of sunshine, sandcastles, and circarial dermatitis. Coastal risk analysis reveals that someday, someone here is going to get a sizable check from the National Flood Insurance Program. If you're like me, you're probably wondering what their secret is for such durable papier-mâché. A shrill chorus of ankle bracelet alarms fills the air as shark hunters leave their homes to track our bull shark.
Have your key. That is, if you want them. Radio says that is
Trying to encourage another bounty hunter to come for me. Tyler Dixon or something, okay.
Cohabitate in productive harmony. The Hoosier hotshot, Ensign Tyler Dixon.
He's got a shotgun. Let's see how much that helps him. Where is he? And he's dead.
The bull shark obstinately digs in as the conflict escalates.
Submerged. Let's check. Let's go to the actual quest, I guess.
True hunters hold a deep hatred of wildlife in their hearts. None more so than the shark hunter. 500 million years of terrestrial evolution reaches its apex with Prosperity Sand's spacious flow-through floor plans.
Hi, false alarm, disallowed.
Blah, blah, blah. Late-stage capitalism.
That was a good, honest effort. Now let's get drunk.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle between man and nature.
Aha, there's my target.
What are you waiting for?
This trawler, operated by Roger Cantrell, recently broke the state
And it's
record
dead.
for number of revocable commercial fishing offenses.
What's this? Ooh. That's a quest I want to do.
After the end of the tiki craze, bar owners tossed their Polynesian-inspired decor into the Gulf, where their kitschy charm is completely lost on native marine life.
What the fuck is that? Prosperity Sands Gate. I think I see what I have to do here, still. Wow!
Golden Shore's development was originally met with local protest, but those objections were easily circumvented with campaign donations to Planning Commission Director Steve Traeger.
What am I supposed to do against this thing? Track that, no. Two quests this way. target is to kill a great white shark. I'm big enough that I can hold it with my jaws. This is genuine seal clubbing.
Dude, I just found I'm going through a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a good location. And I found a skeleton with a pillow over its head on a bed.
That's...
Someone was smothered.
Fostering a
Yup,
balanced
yeah.
ecosystem is a complex and multifaceted process. What harm could arise from killing a bunch of seals?
I'm tasked with killing humans again. I'm getting fairly good at it.
Begins with not swimming and with the hunters in pursuit of a dangerous shark. Those closest to them prepare for the possibility that they might come home. A shark's gills are not designed to function out of water.
See if I can get another bounty hunter. Because the bounty hunters seem to give me mutations. Which is always good for me. Average 29.
The shark hunter is the only thing keeping tourists from a nasty, horrible death. Outsiders just avoiding the beach for a few hours.
629 days, Prosperity Sands ain't had no shark attacks. You can thank OP for that. Prosperity Sands sure ain't.
I found Still in the same saga.
Yeah.
Someone made a pillow, like a mattress fort, and it's a skeleton hold, like cupping a teddy bear.
Aw.
Getting eaten on camera always makes me think, I'm glad we have these cameras. While fears of ecological apocalypse are valid, you should see Execo Petroleum's previous quarter's earnings.
Here we go. Butcher Boy Brady has decided to try and hunt me. Where is he? I want my new mutation. Is that him?
The corn-fed Colossus.
Oh, he's
Butcher Boy
fat.
Brady.
Gotta be her.
Where is he? That wasn't him.
I got a mani appointment.
Got him.
Things are getting heated in this war of attrition between man and nature.
Where is my quest now? Gotta go there.
No need to hide.
All I see is water. Wait, is that? Nope. Can't avoid us forever. I see ya. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, a breeze would be nice. Probably right under me. Could be looking right at me.
Port Clovis has grown bored of the hunt, leaving our shark to fight another game.
I've reached level 30. And problems. Kill more seals. First, let's go visit this area.
The dinner bell has been rung, but will our bull shark come and get it?
Jesus, I got a lot bigger.
The shark is now a mega shark, often referred to by scientists as the 64-ounce gas station soda of large marine predators.
I am now a mega shark, apparently. Those are scary looking. Bone body, shadow body, bioelectric body. What's this do? On lunges, you do a lot of shit. Gives you the shadow form ability. Let's go with this one and upgrade it. Interesting. Damage resistance, inflict damage. 100% damage resistance, 30 evade. What? Those are passives. Let's go with this then, upgrade. Can't afford it, we need whatever that is. That's horrifying, but pretty cool. Need more blue stuff.
When sharks beach themselves, it is commonly assumed that they are sick, injured, or just want to eat people. By putting sharks in their place, hunters ensure they'll stay in their lane, so we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation on our hands.
Here I do. Nowhere else in town got that mango butter facial scrub I like.
Still a few of these guys to go, actually.
bull shark is able to escape serious injury.
This for a second. When we're done searching, I'll try to teleport away. Try to see if I can get that last flag I was missing on that one area. Where was it? There, that.
The powers of society have retaliated. Once more, the shark turns back to this place of centered calm.
Oh, that's... I found an arm bone, like the bones of an arm, handcuffed to one of the beds. And where the, end of the bone is, there is, I think, the humerus, right? At the end of the humerus is bloodstains on the bed. So clearly someone removed their entire arm when they were handcuffed here.
That's pretty brutal.
I don't know why they didn't just remove the hand instead of the whole arm. But, you're stuck, I guess you gotta get out. Do what you gotta.
Handyman special overlooking breathtaking panoramic lake views. Open living with vintage appeal. Call Deborah.
Need to collect that. Never been there. This area is quite close to done.
Running out for our shark. Hunters are on the water, bringing their explosive and port impulse control with them.
Another shark bounty awaits.
Say I'm large is an understatement right now. Another bounty hunter should be coming for me very soon. So fat I can literally just sit on top of a boat and just eat them. Got it.
Only here can the shark discover the miracle of self-love.
Shadow teeth. These are getting scary as fuck. Those are some very scary looking teeth. Passive 30% bite damage. Missing a tail, a head, and another organ. Requires Truce Quest and level 35. Cool, well I'm gonna stop there for now.